DBC online February retreat. It's great to see you all. It's great to be here. And so the theme of the retreat is Amitabha, the Buddha of infinite light. So Amitabha, the Buddha of infinite light. And we'll be evoking the red Buddha of love, which is Amitabha, the ruby red Buddha of meditation. We'll be invoking Amitabha as the embodiment of great love, the love that is not limited to the circumference of the ego, the love that is not reliant on certain conditions, the love that looks on tempests and is never shaken, as Shakespeare says, the love that is infinite light, the love that is Amitabha, the Buddha of infinite light, the light, the love, which is without limits. So Amitabha is usually depicted in meditation posture. So I've got Amitabha on the shrine here. So he's seated in Padmasana, the meditation posture. And Padmasana is a kind of symbol where you have your legs crossed, you have a foot on each thigh, is a symbol of the depths of meditation, the unfathomable depths of meditation. And Amitabha is the Buddha of meditation. Amitabha's whole body is made of deep ruby red light. Sometimes he's depicted with his hands in the mudra of meditation, or jhana mudra, kind of like that. His thumb is touching one hand on top of the other. Or sometimes he's depicted with his right hand held up, and he's holding the stem of a beautiful red lotus flower. And the red lotus is also a symbol for Amitabha. And particularly the qualities of the lotus of beauty, openness, gentleness, and receptivity. Amitabha is also associated with the setting sun in the west, that magical time of day when you can look into the fierce power of the sun without being blinded. So you can look into the fierce power of love without being blinded. Amitabha transforms the poison of passion, raga, or craving, a strong attachment to particular things. Amitabha transforms this passion, this craving, into discriminating wisdom. The wisdom which sees the uniqueness, the distinctive characteristics of every phenomena, a burning compassion sensitive to the needs of every creature, a seeing and loving the minute differences in all things. It's kind of like the third stage of the Amitabha, where we bring the warm light of metta, and highlight the unique particularities of a stranger's humanity. And instead of them being a vague something out there, with the ruby heart of metta, the details of their being, the uniqueness of their humanity shines, which is just as rich and intricate and precious as our own humanity. And those limiting walls and boundaries between self and other begin to become less solid, so that the ruby red light of Amitabha's infinite love shines through. So we'll be exploring this in all the usual ways, through talks, through puja, through devotion, through meditation, through discussion. And we'll be invoking Amitabha as the embodiment of great love, is infinite light, a symbol of a love that has no boundaries, that is limitless. So tonight we're going to be able to just tune in through breakout rooms in a few moments, just to connect with who's on retreat and just to share how we're doing and what we expect from the retreat. And then after the breakout rooms, we'll be having a short break and a dedication ceremony led by Tuli Mitra with some meditation. And for the meditations in the evening after the pujas, you'll be able to sit on until 9:45. So the practice will end at 9:15, but you'll have the opportunity to sit on until the 9:45 when the last bells will be rung. And then tomorrow we'll start at the usual time at 7 a.m. for meditation. Then we'll have a talk at 11 a.m. from Atulya Mitra, and then there'll be discussion groups after that. And then we'll have a break about 1 p.m., a long break until 4 p.m. for more meditation. And tomorrow evening at 6:30, Matrika will give us a story, and then we'll have a puja and some devotion to Amitabha. And then on the Sunday we'll be finished. The Sunday will be more or less the same as the tomorrow morning, and we'll be finished by 10:50, more or less. And then just a few pointers about being on a Zoom retreat. It's a very short retreat, so I just encourage you really to make the most of it. Kind of simplify your environment as best you can, particularly your online environment. So just make it your device, so just point you in the direction of the retreat rather than the direction of the tempests or the chaos that is usually outside the retreat, all those news feeds, etc. And if you're living with people, just let them know what your plans are for the duration of the retreat. Just maybe give them a sense of the shape of your retreat. And when you have a break, try to make the most of that as well. Maybe head out for a walk if it's not too stormy. And I'd really encourage you to build a shrine as well. Have a kind of focus for your retreat, and put something red on your shrine, maybe a red candle, a red flower, or a red piece of cloth, or if you have any rubies. Yeah, so that's more or less it from me. So in a moment we'll be transported to our breakout rooms and we can have a tune in. Okay, so I hope you all enjoy, have a great retreat, and you connect with the ruby red light of Amitabha's love.